Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your April 2024 mid-month general reading. We're looking roughly at the last half of April 2024, and this reading is for the fire sign of Leo. I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch these videos. So Leo, this is for you for the last half of April 2024. If your sun, moon, rising, Venus sign is in April, if you're cross-watching for a Leo, all of that is relevant. If you know any and all of your sun sign, any and all of your other sign placements, sun, moon, rising, Venus, watch those videos as well for any additional insight and perspective, particularly those of you who are on the cusp. You'll probably want to watch both videos. You know, we're going through that major eclipse time right now, too, so energies and change, things are shifting. Now, if you find that something resonates with you, these are general readings, so they may resonate a little differently for everyone, but if you find that something really hits home, it really resonates, perhaps you'd like to take a deeper look at something, please feel free to email me directly if you are interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else. You can find that email contact info by clicking on the description or the title of this video. You can email me at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would love to hear from you. I do offer a pretty wide variety of readings in all areas of life, different types, lengths, styles, costs. There's, budgets. There's something in there for everyone. And I can usually get back to you the same day with that information or within 24 hours. And I'm pretty diligent about timely scheduling of readings too, if that's important to you. So email me if you're interested. All right, let's move right into this, Leo. Let's see what the last half of April 2024 looks like for our lovely lions. I am using for those of you who wish to know, the Royal Deluxe Tarot, clarifying with the Gilded Tarot, both by artist Cyril Marchetti. So Leo, we begin with the Eight of Wands. Action, movement forward, travel, communication. With the Hanging Man. Kind of opposite or contradictory energies here. For some of you, it could be that things are changing or moving quite quickly, but you need to be careful about kind of looking at, you may want to take a different perspective on moving forward with something, or, some of you, so for some of you, but again, I feel like this is a smaller portion of you, things are changing or there's movement, but I feel you kind of need to reassess how you want to move forward. Others of you, there's this sense of actually being stuck, of needing to move forward on something, but kind of procrastinating or wanting to just wait a little bit longer, another minute, another day, another week, another month, another year. It's kind of like, it feels like for a lot of you, Spirit is trying to push you forward and take action on something, but you keep wanting to hold back. Typically that's because of fear. So let's move on. It looks like something needs to be addressed here. Four of Coins. This is sometimes called the Miser card. It does represent an energy of caution, of carefulness, of frugality, being economical, and often it's based on fear of losing. Maybe you've lost a lot in your life before, so you're deliberately withholding or hoarding. This can be in the financial and material sense. This can be in the emotional sense too. It's a card that implies caution. With the Devil. So this may indicate a pattern of some kind that is or has become unhealthy. This can be a card, the combination of the Four of Coins and the Devil can represent an unhealthy or toxic cycle or pattern or habit about things in regards to our money or materialism, or again, there's this sense of holding back from something that you need to move forward on, or something that needs to be addressed, something that needs to be taken, something you need to take action on, but being really afraid of what the consequences might be, trying to spin those in your head to keep you kind of stuck. It feels like you're You're saying, I'm not acting right now because I'm afraid of what might happen if I do, but yet it's kind of a form of self-sabotage. It feels like for some of you, the thing that you're afraid of will happen if you don't address this. Next, we have the Empress, lovely, maternal, nurturing, fertility. It's a good time to plant the seeds to start something new moving forward. It's about giving birth to something, whether in the literal sense, in terms of conception or pregnancy, or giving birth, conceiving of something new moving forward. With the Ace of Wands, so aces also represent a new start, a new beginning. This is the Ace of Fire. Fire holds the energy of passion, creativity, inspiration, excitement, enthusiasm. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus, the theme for you, Leo, for the last half of April is strength. It's the courage to move forward into something you're afraid of. It feels like there's something that you need to do, and you need to do it. You feel a sense of pressure, internal pressure, intuition inside of you to address this thing, but you've been procrastinating or holding off on it because you feel safe where you are, right? Literally, better the devil you know, right? But it's actually a form of self-sabotage. It feels clear here that Spirit wants you to take a leap of faith, to move forward on something, to address something head on that you've been procrastinating on. And once you do that and get to the other side of it, you'll realize it was the absolute best thing for you, which is why the overall energy for you is strength. Look at that beautiful lion, Leo. This is about facing your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, and moving through them, right? To get to the other side of them. It takes strength, courage, wisdom, humility, because sometimes when we're in a situation that we're really not happy with, or, we have to accept responsibility too for it. We have to look at each situation and go, right, well, maybe this I couldn't control, but this I can. It's also, that's what we call wrestling with our shadow self, which means taking a good, hard, honest look at ourselves in the mirror, which can be difficult sometimes, and going, this is the part I've had to play in this, and that's my responsibility, right? So this whole reading, regardless of the area of life it is for you, Leo, this whole reading is about facing up to something that you're afraid to face up to because you're afraid of the consequences and you want to keep things temperate. You're afraid of something happening. So you've been procrastinating, or, even though you feel stuck, in that stuckness, you feel kind of safe because at least it's known and familiar to you. But actually pushing yourself to face the things that you're afraid of, or the thing that you're afraid of, is actually what's going to put you on a new road of abundance. Doesn't mean that the path to doing that is going to be easy. But I think for many of you, if not all of you, and this is typically the case for this, is once you get through it, you're going to look back and go, I'm so glad I did that, rather than limit myself where I was, because that was a form of self-sabotage. Spirit's trying to get you to act here, and you're hesitant. You're afraid to. And it's a pretty strong fear. The devil is cyclical and tempting in nature. The devil is the thing that says, no, stay with this, stay in this habit, stay in this pattern, because you'll be safe, because, all the reasons, excuses, justifications, fear of an unknown future. That devil's very tempting. It says, stay in this pattern, because this pattern keeps you safe. This pattern is what you need. And Spirit's like, no, have the courage to face this and move through it and get beyond it so you can break this energy and move on into an absolutely beautiful new start. Let's peel it back just a little bit. Let's take a look at strength. Judgment and the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is this is the message the devil gives, right? Swords is air, so it governs up here, how we think, belief systems, ideologies. Eight of Swords, I can't. I'm trapped because the external challenges, they're just too difficult. They're too hard. I can't because of this. I can't because of that. I can't because of the other thing. So I'm going to keep myself trapped. But the only thing keeping you trapped is you yourself, what's going on in here. It's not to say that the challenges aren't real and that they aren't challenging. But this is somebody who says they're too challenging. I can't. I'm stuck. And Judgment is about, you have a chance. You're standing at a crossroads now. You're being called to action, that Eight of Wands, right? This is clarifying strength. This is all about having the strength to move forward. Break through those chains. Break through the pattern of, I can't because of all these reasons. It's too hard. It won't turn out well. Everything will fall apart. Something needs to be let go of here. You need to move through this a habit of doing something. This could be anything. I mean, it could be relationship, it could be work, career, it could be money. Something needs to be addressed. You've been holding off, I think, for quite some time because you think by staying still that there's safety in that, but here it's not. It's just a form of self-sabotage. Eight of Wands, the Hanging Man. Nine of Wands, the Eight of Wands again, the Empress again. The Nine of Wands says you're very close to finishing a difficult cycle, but in the moment you may not see that. In the moment you may just feel like, oh my gosh, I've been through all of this and here's one more thing that's in front of me to deal with. I feel tired, discouraged, depressed. I feel like giving up. But Spirit is saying, no, take action right on the other side of this. Go through it is a beautiful, beautiful, brand new beginning. Four of Coins and the Devil. Spirit's whole message through this, Leo, is leap of faith here. Get out of your comfort zone. Do the thing. Because that thing of, if I just stay still, I'm safe, that's a form of self-sabotage, and it's an illusion. Ten of Wands, end of the rope, feeling overwhelmed. This can't go on. You need to lay this burden down. The Devil again. Temperance, evenness. Again, this is some kind of unhealthy pattern, and it could be about anything, right? Some of you, this might be in the relationship arena, habits and patterns there. Some of you, it might be in work, money issues, needing to address something, and a toxic, almost toxic form of procrastination here. Because Spirit is saying, well, that's what keeps things even and that's what keeps things safe. But it's not. Empress and the Ace of Wands. The Emperor. Some of you, it might be relationship, because the Empress and the Emperor are natural pairings. Could be an Aries or an older person or a father figure or parents, right? For some of you. Issues that need to be addressed with them. Others of you, this is about taking charge of your own life, right? It's about taking charge of how you deal with things, even the things that you can't control, how you deal with things. The Emperor is going by the book. It's doing things in the proper way because you're accountable for that and responsible for that. So this is it's a big boss up, big grown up, pull the big girl, big boy pants on and take control of this. Death and the Knight of Swords. Change, endings and change, and offers and opportunities for something new. For some of you, it might be in the love and romance arena. Others of you, there's help coming from another person or an outside person, but you need to open your mouth and speak. You need to engage in this communication and conversation to get things moving. Again, this is about initiating, and you being the initiator of change. Spirit will meet and match you every step of the way here. But it's time to stop procrastinating. This is a toxic cycle, and toxic cycles never end well. It's always a spiral. the toxicity, that devil energy says, no, in that you'll stay safe. But really, it's a spiral that leads only downward, kind of sucks you in, right? It's about, again, taking a leap of faith. All right, advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit for Leo for the last half of April 2024. Four of Cups, considering an offer, considering moving, taking an opportunity, but yet the Three of Cups by you, you feel like you're okay, you feel complacent, maybe you're looking at it, so maybe looks like a great opportunity, but I don't know, I think I might be fine where I'm at, I don't necessarily need this thing. I think this is another version of that Devil card in Spirit's caution, caution, caution. Six of Wands, Five of Swords, both the victory cards, but here Spirit is asking you to check your motives. Winning at all cost, is it really? It feels like you're compromising your real happiness and joy it's almost like you feel that whatever you want most or dream about most, you kind of feel maybe is unattainable. So you're attaching yourself to what you see as the second best alternative, but it's actually a form of self-sabotage and it's not going to work. And Spirit's asking you to check your motives. Is it really worth it? Is the price of procrastination here going to be worth missing out on an opportunity to move forward? Look, we have the Ace of Wands again with the Fool, a brand new journey beginning, a brand new life chapter, getting out of your comfort zone, taking a risk, stepping out of your comfort zone, and taking a leap of faith here. It's pretty clear, and it has been from the beginning, Leo, that Spirit really is encouraging you to face your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, to turn around and face that devil and say, you know what? Everything that you're telling me that's scaring me to death, I'm going to move right through and banish you. There's only one way to move through the things that we're afraid of, and that's by addressing them. There are challenges along the way, certainly, but I think for many of us, when we go through this, we find it's not quite as challenging as we thought it would be, even though there are always challenges on it. And again, once you start moving through that, the action itself is going to make you feel better. And right on the other side of it is this beautiful brand new beginning. You're going to feel like it's the best thing you ever did. And Leo, you're Leo, right? Strength. You are well up for this challenge. So I'm going to leave it there. Leo, those are your messages for the last half of April 2024. Very kind of empowering reading if you choose to look at it that way. So I hope that for those of you for whom it resonated, it was helpful, give you some food for thought. Again, if this did resonate, if it really did hit home and you'd like to pull the curtain back, take a deeper look at it, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please feel free to email me directly at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. You can see that contact info by clicking on the description or title of this video. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the May general readings. Until then, stay safe and well, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.